Hello, this is Stage again. So this time I have come with the Spitfire, the second in line of the production that is being taken place here at Mohit's Garage. The Spitfire, you might ask me why this baby blender and then again the Spitfire. I like vintage planes, vintage cars because I'm a myself. So the second World War planes, First World War planes, yeah, I fancy them. That's why I tried to make them. This baby blender was the first one, and the Spitfire is the second one. So, so far as the challenges faced by me in making these, the only one challenge that I faced in both the planes was the Depron is 6 mm in thickness, whereas the plans that were given to me, they were designed for 5 mm foam. So I had to make adjustments here and there so that I could use this foam the way the foam, 5 mm foams were used as per the building plans. The challenges as such, I mean, it was very difficult when it came to the baby blender, but while I started making this Spitfire, I enjoyed it. It was not that challenging as I found it in the first plane. But of course the wing part, it still poses a challenge, how to bend it without snapping it up, without breaking it. That sure was a challenge. And the paint, as you can see, it is bright red, yellow, and this is military green, camouflaged. So the paint job I enjoy because I don't know how to use the airbrush paint. So I tried my hand with brush on this. But here again I feel when we put the packing tape, the transparent tape, it's very difficult to paint on them. The paint comes off, as you can see here, just because of the packing tape. The paint doesn't hold on, so it comes off. And in both the planes, I think the power pod that we have made, it is swappable. It can be swapped from one plane to another, and the power of the motor is almost the same in both the planes.
Yeah, it's the same motor for both.
Same motor for both. So, of course, I'm still not comfortable with the electrical parts because I still have to understand which way the wire should go. And one more problem that I'll still face in future, even if I try my hand on the making of the planes, is the balancing thing. That's the trickiest part. I'm not able to do that. And if I understand that, I might be able to run all to myself, doing everything right from scratch building to electrical parts, painting, and then flying too one day. Honestly, I can't fly RC planes. I have to request Mohit, my son-in-law, to do the test flight for me.
You've done a beautiful job building these planes though. Can we see them from the side and just have another look at how
Which
they
one?
look? Yeah, both of them. Yeah, one at a time maybe. Very nice. Okay, so we should point out that we haven't flown the Spitfire yet due to some bad weather.
Yeah, because of the rain. Incessant rain almost every day. There is a rain or strong winds. So that's why we will not able to fly them. Let's hope the rain god allows us one day to try these planes outside.
So we'll get to Maiden these eventually. And we haven't flown the baby blender since you painted it either.
Yeah, after the painting it has not been flown, but the test flight has already been done of that plane.
So can we have a look at maybe the landing gear on that one, because you fixed that up, made it a lot sturdier.
Yeah.
So what did you do there? Can you maybe show?
Actually, these wires, they're a bit thin wires, and they wobble too much.
Yeah.
So what I did was I put a piece of foam sideways like this and made a triangle out of it. to support these wires, and then I put one piece of foam in between these two wires. So now I hope that it will be stable. It won't wobble too much on landing, but you never know. But this plane, it doesn't have any landing gear, but since it might be landing on, it may be landing or it will land on its belly all the time. I think this needs to be strengthened a bit by putting some more tape, packing tape.
Yeah, we'll do that. Another beautiful looking plane though. It really does look like a scale warbird plane.
Yeah, they do. They look smart. They look beautiful. I mean, somehow I still like this plane, the old timer, the biplane.
But you've done a fabulous job with the paint job on the Spitfire.
Really?
Yeah, it looks wonderful.
Okay, thank you. But it should fly wonderful too, man.
I'm sure it will.
So
we should point out as well with the Spitfire, in the nose we had to put quite a bit of weight in there. So
because it was too tail heavy, so to balance it, fish weights.
Yeah, we put some fishing sinkers in there.
Yeah. 3 ball bearing type weights this side and 3 ball bearing type weights on this side.
Yeah. Alright, so that's a thing with flight test planes. If you're going to build flight test planes and you're going to build them from Depron, they very often end up being tail heavy. So it might be an idea if you're building flight test planes out of Depron to move the servos more towards the center of the plane and not leave them all the way back where they are on the plans.
And the battery too has to be moved towards the nose.
That's right.
To balance it.
Yeah.
Alright, and these are the aerials for the transmitter.
Yeah, so we've put antenna pipes to hold the antennas. We got, in this one we're using the Free Sky system, radio system, which has 2 antennas in diversity, and so we've put them in antenna pipes so they're at 90 degrees to each other. Did you enjoy the process?
Yes, I enjoyed both. This one and this one. I enjoyed every part of it. Cutting the foam, bending it, gluing it together, and then of course painting it.
Awesome. You had a lot more expertise this time when you were building the Spitfire?
One more expertise.
You had a lot more expertise this time?
Some experience to my credit making this baby blender. But I still love this bird. It's a very pretty, very cute. I mean, even if it doesn't fly, I don't mind. I just
to
love
look
it.
at it. Wonderful. Alright, and what's the plans for the future?
To be honest, I like to build planes with landing gears and passenger planes, not the fighter ones.
Right. So we're going to have to find you some new plans then.
Yeah, I love to, because they have to be more realistic. I mean, a plane without landing gear, it has to be launched with the help of your hand. A plane should fly itself. It should take off and land all by itself. Why do we need one assistant just to throw it away? Or you hold one in one hand the plane and in the other hand the transmitter. You just speed up and then throw it. Somehow, no.
Okay, see that's Dad's opinion. I'm of the opposite opinion. I think a plane belongs in the air and not on the ground. And if it's in the air, why the hell does it need wheels? So that's my opinion.
Alright, it's a democratic world. You are free to have your opinion and you are free to fly planes without landing gear, but I prefer landing gear.
Okay, we'll find you more planes with landing gears.
Okay, right.
Okay, any last words to say?
Oh, it was nice making planes again, man. I'll say that. And I appreciate the opportunity and the efforts Mohit is making for me. And he's providing me with all the raw material, his expert guidance, and helping me out with the balancing and electronic things. Thank you, man. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. So now, last thing I'd like to say is that you're not going to be here now. You're going back to India, and you won't be back for probably several months. So you may not get to see in real life the maiden of this Spitfire because the weather is still bad. But we'll do our best to videotape it, and then
yes,
you can watch it.
I can see the video in any case.
Yeah.
I won't be flying it, so it doesn't matter. You fly it, I can see the video.
And when you come back again, hopefully it'll still be intact, and then you can see it in flight and actually get to fly it as well.
Next time when I come back, I'll come fully prepared. I'll train myself with this simulator, and I can assure you, every other plane that I make now, I'll test fly it myself.
Okay, good stuff. All right, thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.